everyone, it's Sami from Sami's Sweet Life, and I am filming my plan with me. I'm going to get my arm sleeves ready to go and take this one off for a second. I don't have my nails painted. I ended up doing my spa night on Saturday night. Tonight is Sunday night, and I was planning on doing my nails, but I had a migraine this morning, and I am just not feeling any sort of smelly type of thing. So I will have to paint my nails tomorrow or the following day. I don't know. I ended up taking them mostly off last night. I got one little straggler there. That glitter polish sometimes stays on really well, which is good, but also bad when I want to take it off. So I just could not handle the smelliness tonight, and I'm just coming at you guys with naked nails, or pretty much naked nails, like one bonus nail. It's kind of weird that one's still hanging on, but today we are planning. Earlier today I ended up doing my weekly actions and things and doing my 2-planner system here. I'll talk you through it a little bit. I ended up printing these out, and I don't know that I'm going to be using these at all, but I really like these. These are from the Passion Planner. It's just www.passionplanner.com. They have these year in pixels. You do have to subscribe for these, and they've got multiple different ones. It is a full year, but we've got an A5 size. This one they're calling medium, which is a 7x9, and then where's the bigger one? I accidentally printed 2 of those, and then the full page size. So I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with these. I love the idea of coloring these in according to some sort of color code. I've got other yearly trackers that I can look at. It is actually January 1st, so I do have to get my crap together and decide on what habit trackers and things I'm going to be using throughout the year. I also have a few in some various planners. This is my content planner, my golden coil, and all of these planners will be linked in various capacities down below for you guys. I also have my Agenda here, and I'm pretty sure it has some sort of tracker. Oh no, my wellness tracker has the tracker in it. I'm just looking through what I've got here. Here's the one. This Agenda is my wellness tracker that doesn't start until March, but I've got a mild tracker in the front and then habit trackers in the back here. And again, it's like a full year thing. I will probably just dot pen these ones off since it is 2 colors, but I've got to decide what yearly trackers I'm going to use. I have used habit trackers. I have 2 versions of those, but this is all to be determined what I'm actually going to use for my my yearly trackers, and I can always go back and fill those in according to the other trackers. So the Agendas do shed a little bit on their coil. Wherever they were punched, they get like fuzzies on things. So that's just something to note for a brand new Agenda. But this is my like pre-planning book. I ended up going through, I wrote out some new habits and ideal routines and things that I want to work on, and then I highlighted all of the ones that I had accomplished for last week, and then I highlighted all the ones that I had already done for the following week. So these are things I already knocked out last week, and I moved on from there just using some of these. But I decided a couple of things. I talked about this in my annual goals video, which if I'm on track for everything, you will have seen that last week. But I had gotten this bullet journal. I had intended possibly to use it for brush lettering, and I totally changed my mind. This is my Japanese learning book, and do not judge my Japanese writing because it's terrible. But this is what I decided to do. I wrote down what alphabets I'm learning for the day. This is hiragana, and then I've got whatever words kind of go with those things, and I'm using this for Japanese, so I will talk more about that sometime when I get my Japanese language life together. But for now, I decided to put my brush lettering in this one because I wasn't actually using the weekly page. So I started my brush lettering journey. I just started up at the top, but it was like midway through the week, and then yesterday and today I actually did my brush lettering on the correct day. And this is my little, I guess, creative habit tracking. I've got more productivity style habit trackers in here, but this one I decided to use for just like my, my funsy stuff. So I've got brush lettering, practicing my hiragana, some sterling ink stuff. That is this sterling ink. This is the more creative endeavor one, which I'll show you guys my week here, but like here's my like creative one, playing with stickers and stuff and doing some journaling in that one. And that's this one, this sterling ink one, which I did every day because I'm like obsessed with it right now. And then my photo a day, which started January 1st. So I decided to set up this tracker, and I started using it technically Friday. I used it. So I had started both of these habits Friday. I had been using my sterling ink every day once it started on Monday. It started the 26th. And then these blacked out ones are the ones that are not habits, and the dotted ones are the ones where I did the habit, and that's going to be my process for this. So I can brush letter on these in-between pages and then have my, you know, whatever scribbling I want, whatever goal setting stuff I've already kind of mapped out for the quarter is there. But I thought I would get good use out of doing this as my like creative endeavor one, since my brush lettering is going in here as well. So that's how that one's set up. I don't really need that one for the most part of this video. This is my watercolor sunrise, and I've got a little bit of a scuff on there. There we go. It was just a little fuzz or something. But this one I ended up mapping out. So here is a look at my last week. I did end up marking off all the stuff. I didn't actually check off this. We did end up doing our second bar. Livy did it with me. So that one is done. Let's see, what did I do? I started my 30-day yoga challenge. I started my daily stoic. I had marked these off earlier in the day, and then I was like, oh, I got to get my stuff together. It's January 1st. I did not do either one of these. Let's see, what else is on here? Yeah, 2 bike rides didn't happen. Then my measurements didn't happen. I had a migraine early this morning, and I did not feel like doing that. I did not want to be in pictures today, so I didn't do that. Although I filmed my annual goals, so I should have just taken the pictures. But at that point, I was like, I was over it. So these got carried over on my next week. Same with this freezer inventory. So a lot of this got done, but not all of it. But I feel like I did a pretty good start for the first week, considering January 1st was today. And then here is a look at my wins. I did end up going and highlighting all of the things and color coding them as I went, and I could still write in a couple more for tonight and finish this off. And then I already went ahead and did all of my habit tracking. And again, like the bed on time, that was New Year's Eve, totally did not happen last night. So I just did that same like black squiggle for a miss. And then bed on time tonight is going to happen because I still feel a little bit groggy from my migraine earlier. And then here is this week. I went ahead and already dot pinned everything. I got my questions here. I did the wins already, so I didn't end up writing that down again, but I have the what worked, what didn't work, lessons learned, adjustments needed. I really like this. I ended up putting these titles way too not centered, so I ended up marking the center line there. So next week I'll try to like make it look nice, make it centered, but for now it's getting the job done. I really just went list style for that. And then as far as my weekly actions, I ended up doing one different thing for this. I did dot pin everything in the appropriate colors, but I also highlighted the ones that are one-off things, because I feel like when I wrote this all out, I was like, dang, that's a lot to cover in a week. And then I thought about it and I was like, well, most of this is just continuing on or starting new habits. And that means they're just things throughout the weeks. They're things that are going to be written on basically like every month, weekly action this month, and then there'll be habits or reevaluated, or I'll continue writing them on until they become really good ingrained habits. So most of this is just habit building and habit tracking, things that are repeated. And then the highlighted ones are the things that are kind of like one-off progress type goals, like crafty goals video, that's a one specific thing. Take measurement pics, that's a once a month thing. Freezer meal plan, that's going to be doing the inventory and building my meal plan off of that. And then schedule play dates, that's a one a month thing. And then this organization project is just a one-time thing. But all of these other ones are just more routines and maintenance type of things that'll be carried over from week to week in some capacity. And I won't write all of them every week. Once they become really ingrained habits, I probably won't need to write them down every week. At least that's my thought process moving forward. So this will be my weekly wins. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing I did last week and put a little flag up here using that stencil. This stencil is supposed to be coming in stock very soon. I'm pretty sure that they mentioned this in the Makselife group sometime that it's going to be. I'm going to put it up higher because I feel like taking up 2 lines with that knocked me out of writing one more win. And I don't know that I'm straight. I'm not really on camera. I don't want to get my head on camera, so we're going to say that it's straight. Pretty good. So I still have room I can write on that second line there. So there is my wins. And I have been loving these pens, by the way. These are the Sharpie S-Gel pens. They just happen to have a metal barrel. And so they're nicer, like nicer feeling, heavier pens, which I appreciate. So for this one, I can actually use the Tombos and highlighters over these Sharpie pens. They don't smear all that bad, which I really like. So we're just going to write wins in here. If I get my stuff together, one day maybe I'll brush letter that or get custom stickers or something for that. But that's my little wins section. Let's go ahead and work on these habits. I probably will copy the same ones. Let's check my list here. Yeah, so I've been really liking doing the Power 10 appointments, but I'm going to put these ones up higher because they happen earlier in the day than the Power 10. So we're gonna say AM journal, AM planning, then the power 10. And I kind of broke these up to be like morning or early in the day things and then evening things. And I'm gonna keep it the same way. I have this gap in between because I don't have a 7th habit to put on here, but I kind of like how it's broken up. And this is PM planning here, 15 minutes PM planning. That's me just coming in here, making sure I'm checking off trackers and to-do lists. And this is like one of the first weeks I've ever like kept up with my habit tracker the entire week. And that is thanks to that plan I started in December where I'm coming in here for 15 minutes every night and checking things off. I really enjoy coming in here and working on that. I'm gonna put goal wins higher than bed on time too. On time, which has been mostly happening, but sometimes I'm really skirting the line of what on time means. And this week coming up is going to be the 5 a.m. wake. I probably could write that in because this is going to be me getting back to the time on the schedule. So there is my weekly wins set up. I'm going to color this in, but I don't want it to be super dark. Let's grab, I guess it can be sort of dark. I'm going to grab this tealy one. I stuck with a pink one last week for a lot of things. This is 407, and I saw somebody in their bullet journal or the back of their planner make the whole list of the tombos and then just color in which ones they have. And I totally want to do that, but then I feel like I will totally be like collecting Pokemon, gotta catch them all, and then I'll want all of the gaps. And that's one reason I don't have a Copic color sheet, because I did end up having tons of Copics and they're so similar in colors and color families that I felt like I was using the same ones over and over again. So now I have a pack of like 70 of them, and that's plenty. I've got tons to work with and I don't need every single color. I feel like the tombos are going to be the same. Some of the colors are going to be so similar where I feel like I'm just kind of wasting getting that many of them. So for now I have, I think 2 packs. I've got the tropical pack and a pastel pack, and I think that's it, but I plan on getting a few more packs. I do really, really like these, and I like how they actually work for highlighting. I don't know if I've highlighted in here with them very much. Where have I highlighted? I feel like I've been highlighting with the pink one a bunch this week. Oh, in my content planner, I have some things highlighted. Okay, before we move on to that, this is done. I've got it set up for the wins. I probably will write a few more wins down, but I did like this way to highlight things so they would stand out a little bit more. But I feel like they kind of just blend in a little bit more because they blend in with those bars. So I don't know, I'm not sure about this part of it yet. I got my whole system ready to go for the next week. And then this one, habit tracker, is still undecided about it. I'm just gonna move it aside. Okay, let's look at content planner really quick. I don't wanna show too much, so let's see. I've been highlighting in this one a bunch and it looks great on this paper. So here was last week. I'm covering up something on this side. Like details of stuff, but I've got posted to YouTube, posted to Instagram. So I wrote things out, the pre-scheduled videos went on here, and then I highlighted them as they went live and as I checked comments and things, and then I posted things to Instagram. I had written a couple of these out ahead of time. I knew I was going to do them, and then I highlighted them as needed. And then down here, I want you to look at this. I'm going to zoom in and hopefully remember to zoom back out. But look, these are like my to-do list film items. These are the to edit items. And I didn't know until I started using it for the first week. Those boxes are not lined up with the lines. Look at that. Oh, I am so disappointed. Look at that. That box is midway through that line. So yeah, that's a huge, huge fail. And my weeks are all done like that. Those boxes need to be moved up. So I don't know if I'm gonna use like my own checklist washi or something. For now, I just dot pinned off kilter from the squares because they just don't line up. I'm really just frustrated with that. I didn't notice that when I went to order it. Other than that, this planner has been amazing. I absolutely love it. I love the paper. I love how it looks highlighted. But man, that checklist line is such a fail for me. It's just such a fail. And they're all like that. Like, look. It's just how it's printed. It kills me a little bit seeing that. Anyway, other than that one line, this planner has been so great. This is my 2nd week using it. I went ahead and mapped out my week in there, which I don't show because I don't want you guys seeing my content stuff ahead of time. And so this week I ended up using my Agenda part of the week. And I got a little overwhelmed with it. I'm not gonna lie. I loved this page where I've got the 2 lists. This is like my goal work, and then I started using it for a to-do list and then never referred back to the to-do list part of it, but I liked mapping out my week here. I didn't use the weekly overview, and then I did not like this weekend section at all. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit more so you guys can see, but I didn't really like that weekend section at all. And then I did start using these pages a little bit, but then of course didn't use them all of the days. And here's the week for next week. And yeah, I'm not sure how I'm going to use this, in what capacity. I really like the daily pages, but it was hard to use daily pages when the kids are still home. So halfway through the week, I'll start incorporating in that daily page again and using this daily page for the next couple of weeks because I really like it. I love that I got to design it. I like the little sectioned off to-do list spots, but that weekly overview page, I don't know that it's going to cut it for me. I'm not sure it's it. So my to-do list I was using, instead of that weekly overview page, I was actually writing in some to-do list stuff on here. So I think I might keep with that for the next coming up week. It's just like chicken scratch to-do listing, not anything exciting or pretty or anything, but the book itself is beautiful. This is the Plum Paper Planner hardcover that I reviewed. So this one has been my like chicken scratch daily to-do list. And I wanted to use it in conjunction with this Blush Croc MomAgenda. So this is the planner I'm going to use for the next week or possibly 2 weeks, hopefully. And I went ahead and wrote in our daily tasks and stuff. So I ended up putting a box for Johnny so I could put like our date nights and stuff on there, anything pertinent with him, appointments and things, but mainly the days he goes into the office. He has to go into the office every once in a while, and I never know what those days are if I don't have it written out. So I think that'll help writing it out for this week. And so it's just going to be Monday of this week or tomorrow. And then I have a doctor's appointment. My throat has been killing me. And so I'm going to go get strep tested or whatever other tests they recommend. And then both girls start school this week. Livy's going back to school and Stella is starting preschool. She's starting 2-day-a-week preschool. And then their dance schedule is on here. And that's about it. So I don't exactly know. I don't think I'm going to use this for like an actual to-do list thing out, but I thought I might map out like my goal plans for the days, like what days I can tell based on the kids' activities, what afternoons and things are going to be busier. And then I thought I could map those out on here as the week goes on. But for today, I just want to sticker this a little bit and make it look a little bit prettier. I wrote in my main things, but I have a few like every week type of things that I do need to write in as well. And then I also got quite a few new stickers here to use. I got a lot of these Hubman and Chub Girls. I wanted to stick a few of these in, if I've got any that will go with this week. Let's see what I've got. Oh yeah, I want to do some sort of like baking thing on Saturdays. All right, so this is just a Hubman and Chub Girl. So we're gonna say Saturday. These are just my like things I want to get done during the week. So we're gonna say baking. And then also that is my nail polish day. I don't have a nail polish one in this book, but I do have one in my disc bound sticker book that I put together. I know I have nail polish stickers in there, and I also want to get a few more stickers out of here. So it's also going to be nail polish, and also water plants is Fridays. I do have little plants here I can use for that. And this is exactly why I really just do not get along very well with these skinning columns, with these vertical planners. Like, a lot of my things are taking up 2 lines just because I have 2 words to write. So yeah, that's just not going to be great. And then this is my Spa Sundays. I do have some stickers for that. And then I also have a laundry day sticker for Wednesday. I'm going to do sheets and towels that day. All right, so I've got some spa type of things here. Oh, there's also like really cute journal ones on here too. See, we're going to use this cute little one. It's just a little face mask thing, eye mask. Say Spa Sunday. And then I also want to start incorporating in a little bit more of like a Sunday routine. So I'm going to see if I can find a cute little sticker to go along with that. I'm just going to say reset under it. Maybe I'll like do a bulleted list as I think of what I want to go on that list. And that was purple, so I'm going to do a little purple heart on there as well. And then what else? Sheets and towels. That was Wednesday, so I've got a cute little laundry one to do with that. These ones from Hubman and Chub Girl are some of my favorite ones. That is some stinky laundry. I don't know if you can see the stinky lines coming off of that. All right, so sheets and towels day. We've got some dance going. Not all the way back into dance this week because school only starts midweek. And then Stella starts school, and I do have some school stickers. I want to use a cute one to mark this day because this is her official first day of 2-day a week. She has been going 1 day a week, but 2 day a week seems way more formal, whereas the other one's like, it seems like more of a play date. You know, just like one exciting day at preschool each week. Now it's becoming serious. Stuff's getting real. See, I'm gonna just put her a little heart. Actually, these are really cute, so I'm gonna just give her a little heart for this first day. I'm not gonna sticker his because he doesn't need a sticker, but I have lots of date night stickers. I definitely want to use one. I've got some cute little ones in these sticker packs from Cultivate What Matters. I got a couple of these and they have some really cute stickers in them. I'm gonna use a little orange date night. Okay, date night flag. Oh, you know what? I didn't put dance stickers on here. Let's do that. I'm gonna have to make more dance stickers or buy more dance stickers because these cute little ballet shoes are super cute, but I would love to have them in more colors. And I don't think Knockout Print Shop makes them in other colors. So there is that. And then meal planning. I have been trying to meal plan usually either a Friday or Saturday. I don't know what I'm gonna stick to this week, actually. I'm gonna grab this one back and use one of their meal plan stickers. All right, so meal plan. I'm gonna stick with Saturday. We'll see how that works out this week. I really like to order groceries so that they're delivered either on Sunday or Monday to start the week fresh, but I think meal planning would be good on Saturday. I don't know, I've been going back and forth, especially over the holidays. Our meal planning hasn't been as consistent. So there is that. And I think that's gonna be it as far as planning this out. I don't have a whole lot going on as far as my own schedule this week, but here's what that looks like. I'll have this one out so I can jot things down as they come up. And I don't know if I'm gonna do my ugly to-do list on here or not. I kind of like the idea of having my ugly to-do list here, just because it gives you more space to write lines, but I may just try to squeeze it in here to make it all in one book. But man, I love the way this book looks. I wish they had this one in horizontal so I could have this book. Anyway, that is enough of that one. What else do we have to tackle for the week? I do have my workout planner, but I don't have anything that needs to be done for it. But I did end up using it this week for the first week, which was awesome. Let's see, I put in the hardcore on the floor calendar. I just washi taped it in there so I can mark things off for that when I get back to it. Oh, here it is. Hang on. So I did end up using those custom plum paper planner stickers. I'll probably transfer some of them over because I don't know that I'm going to get to all of the working out for this week. And then I have a little workout tracker to see that. And then here is my week. This week I had 2 migraines, which has been really rough because I'm already feeling, you know, pretty under the weather. I tracked my steps some of the days, not the last 3 days. And then on here, we did a little bit of yoga and bar tonight. I wrote those in, but like this, the sticker will get moved because I haven't biked today. I was gonna try to do 3 next week actually, so that won't work. I only biked once because 2 migraines, it really messes me up. And then also Saturday there. So some semblance of plan moving forward for next week. And there was my working out for this week, basically just 2 days, and then Migraine City, which has been rough. That's what it looks like for now. I already went ahead and stickered this whole thing. So there's stickers all the way through this whole thing. So I've got to get in the habit of pulling this one out since it's new and different. It has the habit tracker. It also has this tracker at the end of the month. Where is it? There it is. There it is. I can track things on here as well, which I didn't do today. I didn't write down this stuff, but it's to be done at some point. But that's it for that one. I think that's it actually for this video. I really am excited to dive in this week fully. Today was like a test run day because I've been dabbling with some planners back and forth. I did one other thing. Let's talk about it real quick. I do have the Power Sheets sitting on my desk. I do just have it on one of these evils. I do have it on this easel. This is an Amazon Basics. It's like 12 bucks on Amazon and it does sit right in there. So I actually have this on my desk just sitting out, and I did end up completing one thing. I printed the Santa photos and the 5x7s and actually the 4x6s all together and got those done. So I said, hooray, I did it with a little sticker. And then down here, I ended up Xing off all of the weekend days because I know I'm not going to set my alarm for 5 a.m. That's just for weekdays. I just kind of wake up naturally, and then it's somewhere between like 6 and 7 generally once I'm back in the 5 a.m. habit. And then I was marking things off with the gray highlighter, but I feel like it's super light, so I think I'm gonna pick a darker gray for this. And I don't know about this. I'm gonna see what you guys think. I haven't marked it off yet. Maybe I'll wait until next week. And I am about to go to bed, so bed on time for that. But I'm gonna see what you guys think, since January 1st is the only day in this week, as far as the weekdays. This was Monday, December 26th through Sunday, January 1st. And generally I go Monday to Sunday as far as cleaners go. And this weekly action has 5 weeks. But now if you look at the monthly calendar, you know, since the 1st is a Sunday, that's technically week number 1. So I don't know if I should say this was week number 1 and start on the second productive week, like starting on the Monday start, or if I go calendar weeks on here. Because if I go calendar weeks, actually I'm putting my project life starting the second week, which starts tomorrow. I'll show this in a different video, but if I mark the number weeks, I'm counting week number 1 in January, technically starting today. So I think I should maybe just say I will mark this off at the end of this week on number 1 here, and not count January 1st as its own week with the December 26th weeks. So that's what I think I'm leaning towards. I haven't marked anything off, but I would love to know. I'm pointing over here, by the way, this number 1 week here. I think I'm gonna have this be the calendar weeks. Like start it here. This is week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as far as this weekly tracker goes. So I don't know, let me know what you think. Are you starting December 6th through January 1st and doing a Monday start week? Or are you going calendar Sunday start weeks? Let me know in the comments down below. That's my one like up in the air question. I'm not exactly sure about what I'm gonna do with that one yet, but everything else is off to a good start for basically like the test run week with 1 actual day in it. I'm gonna leave this one open and propped up on my desk. So we've got a fresh new week of goals, a fresh new week to track down wins, my habit tracking, another fresh new plum paper planner, my fitness tracking. I also have the MomAgenda blush crock, which is gorgeous. It's very matte finish feeling. And so these are gonna be like my main things this week. I'm also starting my Japanese studying. I have been writing things down in this one, and this clip actually goes on this planner. So I'm gonna go ahead and clip this one, and I think that's it for today. So I hope you guys like this plan with me. I am gonna put these plan with me's on a week delay because I want a little bit of privacy built in, although like from week to week, a lot of our schedule stuff stays the same. But as far as like main event things that are going on, I just don't want you guys to know about those ahead of time. Like if I put these plan with me's out, you know, like Thursday I'm going to the doctor, or Friday I have this kind of appointment, or Saturday I'm getting my hair done, or all those things. I don't want those kind of things posted ahead of time. I'm just trying to build in that little layer of privacy, so my plan with me's will be a week delayed. So just so you know, I'm building that in, and that's why this video didn't go out like the first thing, but I plan on having these plan with me's go up for you guys Mondays probably. That's what I'm thinking moving forward. I'm really hoping to get them like posted on Sunday, which means I'd have to get my editing done early, but I think maybe Sunday will be more productive for you guys, so you guys could sit down, watch the video at the same time where you kind of map out your weeks or weekly actions or whatever kind of planner session you do. Since I know a lot of us plan on Sundays, I feel like that would be helpful for you guys. So I might switch to Sundays for the plan with me's, but I'm really going to try to do some sort of plan with me type video every week, so you guys can plan along with me and watch these videos and get a little bit inspired for the day. So I hope you guys like this video. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I will be back with another video for you guys very soon. So I will catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Have a great start to your week. Bye.